And we are ready for singles action between Girl Dynamite Jennifer Blake and Amber O'Neal. Your referee assigned Andy Long. And it's Amber O'Neal charging the victim of the drop toe hold. An arm drag as well.
Big handful of hair from Girl Dynamite right there. She's a very shady character, as we all know, Dave Perez.
I saw no handfuls of hair. Those are perfectly legal arm drags, and Amber O'Neal trying to crawl out of harm's way.
Not a very good sign of sportsmanship. Jennifer Blake dragging her back into the ring, not giving her any time to recoup from all the cheating.
There's no cheating, and the match is supposed to take place inside the ring. Why is Amber O'Neal trying to leave the ring? Doesn't make sense, but able to kick Jennifer Blake off of her feet for a moment. Now this gives her some time to get her wits about her.
She's going to get it all back together.
But Jennifer Blake's back on her feet herself. Shot right to the midsection by Amber O'Neal, and that looks like it may have been a hair pull to me.
There is no hair pull. She was trying to help her up.
She has a handful of hair right now.
No, she doesn't.
She did. And trying to take the attention of the referee and digging the fingernails into the back.
Jennifer Blake has yet to earn a singles victory here in Shimmer.
That is very true, but she's been very impressive in her recent outings. Volume 22, excellent matchup against Cheerleader Melissa, a top-level talent on the roster. There's no shame in losing a match to Cheerleader Melissa. She put up one heck of a fight.
Volume 21, she and LuFisto eliminated my tag team partner and I from the tag gauntlet amidst a huge amount of controversial cheating.
There was no controversial cheating. Where are you getting this from? There's a nice Oklahoma roll right there by Jennifer Blake, but the clothesline from Amber O'Neal takes away her momentum.
Amber O'Neal also coming off of some very impressive outings against the likes of Mercedes Martinez and Wessner.
Well, those were impressive outings, much like the Jennifer Blake versus Cheerleader Melissa match. They were impressive outings, but she was unable to pull the victory out in those matches against Wessner and Mercedes Martinez. But in her last match, yes, Amber O'Neal did pull out the win against Sunil on Volume 23. We'll give her that. So she's looking to pull out a second win in a row here, and once again, distracting the referee with one of the fans at ringside, and face manipulation. There's no need for that. Just sitting on the back of Jennifer Blake, maybe taking her a little bit too lightly, Portia.
Amber just taking a breather here.
Oh! She just swatted her right in the nose.
Big backhand from Jennifer Blake.
Right across the back. No need for that.
No need to backhand Amber in the face either.
Well, I think she was taking her a little bit too lightly, just sitting on her, yawning a little bit.
She's tired. This is a very difficult match for her. Jennifer Blake, not someone who is easy to wrestle in that ring.
Leg drop right across the throat from O'Neal. But Jennifer Blake with enough to kick out. Another handful of hair by O'Neal. As she drives the knee into the back. Looking to wear her down, and it is a wise strategy on O'Neal's part if she's just trying to take away the energy of Jennifer Blake so she doesn't have momentum coming off the ropes, unable to pull off those suicide dives and such. A little bit of payback right here, pulling on the hair of Amber O'Neal.
And how is that fair, Dave Prazak? You've been yelling about Amber O'Neal doing this whole match. You don't seem to have a problem with Jennifer Blake doing it.
Turnabout is fair play, Portia Perez. If the referee is going to allow one of them to get away with it, he should allow the other to do it as well.
Amber O'Neal with Blake in the corner here.
Will we see the clean break in the corner? An Irish whip from Amber O'Neal. And charges, but Jennifer Blake one step ahead, moves out of harm's way.
Amber blocking the shot in the turnbuckle.
Kicks that leg free and drives her face first into the top turnbuckle. Has Amber O'Neal stunned. Complaining to the referee, you got to keep your eye on your opponent. And Jennifer Blake brings herself back inside, sunset flip. Only a 2 count, now O'Neal on top. The leverage goes back and forth between these two athletes. Near falls for both women. Again, a 2 count for Jennifer Blake.
Nice exchange of pins there, but Amber able to take Jennifer Blake back down to the mat.
And another back chop, completely unnecessary.
But effective. Jennifer Blake's been unable to get any sort of momentum and keep it going.
Well, she just has to take advantage of Amber O'Neal's the time that she takes between maneuvers, talking to the referee, talking to the fans, checking her nails. Once again, is that a proper cover? Not taking her opponent seriously enough. You know that Jennifer Blake is determined to get a victory here tonight against a woman who has been here in Shimmer since Volume 1. And now tying up the legs and sitting on her back once again, grabbing hold of an arm. And now O'Neal, looks like she's grabbing her. Did she have her throat? These fans encouraging her to get to the ropes and force a break of this hold. She's trying to inch her way to the bottom rope here. Just crawling her way toward that bottom rope. Not quite within her grasp. Yes, a lot of pain is shooting through her body, but Jennifer Blake, she's determined to make it.
Amber O'Neal still very confident that she's got this in the bag with the submission hold, but Jennifer Blake getting very close to the ropes now.
She's taking the time to run her mouth, but Jennifer Blake does reach the bottom rope to force a break.
Amber O'Neal breaks the hold as expected.
As expected, come on. Snapmare with the hair of Girl Dynamite.
Wisely trying to ground Jennifer Blake. I wrestled Blake on multiple occasions. Kick to the face there.
That's one way to free yourself from a chin lock.
Blake's not someone who you want to give the opportunity to get many of those hard shots in.
Just waiting for the right moment to get another hard shot in. Both women throwing a clothesline at the very same time. They both go crashing down to the canvas. both quite worn down, as referee Andy Long administers the double count. Which of these two wrestlers will get back to their feet first here? Looks like O'Neill's just stalking Jennifer Blake.
Slap to the face.
She's going to slap her. She'll get slapped right in return. That's just firing up Girl Dynamite. An exchange of forearms now between these two women. A boot to the midsection from Amber O'Neill. And a boot in retaliation from Jennifer Blake. Off the ropes she comes. And a shoulder tackle takes O'Neill off her feet once again.
Big flying clothesline from Girl Dynamite.
Getting a burst of adrenaline here, getting her second win. But a reversal of the whip. Head scissors from Jennifer Blake takes her off her feet once again. Cover! But only gets two. Jennifer Blake needs to stay on her here.
Maybe going for the super kick.
She throws it, but O'Neill able to catch the foot. Spins her around. And Amber O'Neill now, STO.
She's put out many of her opponents in the past.
But Jennifer Blake with the shoulder up. She survives the STO of Amber O'Neill. You know that Jennifer Blake wants to pull home the win here tonight in singles competition. Show that she means business here in Shimmer in 2009. Leg sweep from O'Neill. And a lackadaisical cover, if you ask me.
O'Neill may be wondering what she needs to do to put away Jennifer Blake at this point in the match.
She may be wondering what she needs to do to keep her top on. Is that even wrestling gear, Portia?
I gotta plead the fifth on this, Dave Prazak. I have no idea. I've never seen Amber O'Neill leave her feet in a match, though.
What is she doing? She's climbing to the rope. Oh, Amber O'Neill should never try to do anything off the ropes ever again. And Jennifer Blake's back on her feet.
Whip-pow! Super kick!
Cover! And the 3 count. A true test for one of the rising stars here in Shimmer Women Athletes, Girl Dynamite Jennifer Blake, to take on an established main event level star in Cheerleader Melissa. A hard lockup between these two women, and it's Melissa clubbing down across the back of Girl Dynamite. Melissa backing her into the corner. Irish whip. Jennifer Blake, though, up and over in the corner. And able to get the arm drag on Cheerleader Melissa. Back to her feet. Another arm drag from Girl Dynamite. As Cheerleader Melissa up against the ropes. A reversal of the whip. Jennifer Blake with the head scissors on Cheerleader Melissa. Takes her off her feet once again. And this time it's Melissa going all the way out to the floor to get out of harm's way and regroup. We've seen just how explosive Jennifer Blake can be in the past here in Shimmer competition. And right off the bat, bringing the fight to Cheerleader Melissa. Elevated up and over, but catches herself on the apron, does Jennifer Blake. Slap from Melissa. Off the ropes she comes. And Jennifer Blake ducks out of harm's way, pulls down on the top rope, and Melissa all the way to the floor she goes. Jennifer Blake surveying the situation. Short fuse, big bang, Girl Dynamite with the dive. And back to her feet, trying to seize this opportunity against Melissa. It would mean a whole lot for Jennifer Blake standing if she could pull out a win against Cheerleader Melissa tonight. But head over heels into the barricade goes Jennifer Blake on the floor at the hands of Melissa. And out on the floor is where Cheerleader Melissa can be at her most dangerous. She's been known to swing the head of her opponents into the barricade repeatedly. We've seen her do it to Daisy Hayes in the past, to LuFisto. And she can use those barricades as a weapon quite well. And once again, set into the steel is Jennifer Blake. Melissa rolling underneath the bottom rope to break the referee's count once again. We do have a 10 count out on the floor here in Shimmer competition. And now Melissa, again, trying to get maybe a little bit more creative with these steel barricades, other than just Irish whipping her opponent into the steel, looking to separate the barricades, and she's done it, able to separate the guardrails from one another. You gotta wonder what Cheerleader Melissa has in mind for Jennifer Blake. Just draping her over the barricade now. Midsection first over the steel. Oh! Repeatedly slamming the barricade on Girl Dynamite. That brings these fans here in Berwyn, Illinois to their feet. Very supportive of Cheerleader Melissa, and they love to see her at her most violent. And she has done the damage out on the floor with the barricades, broke the referee's count once again, and now looking to bring the action back inside the ring after dishing out that punishment. Jennifer Blake on her back, Melissa with the cover. Jennifer Blake kicks out. And look at the expression on the face of Melissa. She can't believe it. Goes for the cover a second time, and again Jennifer Blake kicks out. Third cover. Once again the shoulder up. Jennifer Blake refuses to stay down. I don't wonder if maybe Cheerleader Melissa thought that she'd have an easy night here against a newer star on the Shimmer roster, trying to work her way up the card and establish herself. Jennifer Blake has yet to pull out a singles victory here in Shimmer action, though she has looked very impressive. Melissa charges right into the elbow from Jennifer Blake and gets the roll-up. Only two, though. Jennifer Blake back on her feet. Rolls up Cheerleader Melissa, struggling to try to get those shoulders flat against the canvas, but Melissa very quickly back at a standing position and putting the boots to Jennifer Blake, trying to force those shoulders to be flat against the mat. But Jennifer Blake again able to squirm to get the shoulder up, and now it's Melissa targeting the legs of Jennifer Blake. The inverted cloverleaf, the condo clutch of Cheerleader Melissa cinched in. A very painful hold, doing damage not only to the legs of her opponent, but the back as well. PJ Drummond asking if she's had enough, but Jennifer Blake not giving it up. Trying to crawl as best she can and maybe try to get toward the ring ropes to force a break. Trying to inch her way toward the ropes, but Melissa still with the condo clutch cinched in. Jennifer Blake reaches the bottom rope, and Melissa must release the hold. But she did do some damage right there to the legs and the back of Jennifer Blake. And did more damage to the back right there with the double back chop. Melissa out to the floor once again. I guess she's not done doing some damage out on the apron and on the floor. Ooh, double stomp across the back. Melissa known for both the air raid crash as well as the kudo driver. Both of those maneuvers have earned her pinfall victories here in Shimmer. Every time she has hit the kudo driver on one of her opponents, it has earned her the win. And of course she fractured the collarbone of Allison Danger with the air raid crash, so we know that that is a crippling maneuver itself. Pulling Jennifer Blake back to her feet. Letting her think about it, but able to squirm out of that position. Lightning chops from Jennifer Blake. And the super kick sends Melissa into a seated position. Jennifer Blake gets these fans behind her and comes charging with the drop kick on the floor. Right to the chest of cheerleader Melissa, taking her out of the chair. Trademark maneuver of Jennifer Blake, and she's able to hit it on cheerleader Melissa. A very physical matchup with both of these women taking chances. Brings the action back inside. Jennifer Blake hooks the leg. And Melissa gets that shoulder up. Not enough to put her away. Jennifer Blake known for the Dynamite Destroyer, a butterfly Canadian destroyer. I wonder if she's going to be able to hit that maneuver on cheerleader Melissa here tonight. Into the corner she goes. Jennifer Blake charges with the clothesline and the bulldog to follow up. Cover. Melissa gets the shoulder up. Jennifer Blake giving it all she's got here. Back on her feet, just waiting for the right moment. Super kick swatted away. Forearms across the back of Jennifer Blake. Kudo driver coming up from Melissa. She's got her up. Jennifer Blake stays on her feet and connects with the chop across the chest. Only two for Girl Dynamite. Putting up a great fight here against cheerleader Melissa. Though only about 2 years of wrestling experience, trying to not let it stop her. Going for the crucifix, but look at the power of Melissa. Samoan drop. Drives her into the canvas. Melissa looking to follow up. Pulls Jennifer Blake back to her feet. Going for the air raid crash. She's got her up. Air raid crash from Melissa. Cover. And that's 3. These fans here in Berwyn, Illinois, to their feet. Cheerleader Melissa with a hard-fought victory against Jennifer Blake, who was a very determined wrestler here tonight to prove herself. Melissa pulling Jennifer Blake back to her feet. And it looks like Jennifer Blake has earned the seal of approval of cheerleader Melissa here tonight. good little test for Jennifer Blake, going against someone who has been here at Shimmer from the very beginning. She takes the arm of Allison Danger, ringing away on it, holding onto the wrist lock. Jennifer Blake, some very explosive maneuvers in her repertoire, including that running drop kick on the floor with her opponent in a seated position, very similar to Samoa Joe's Olay kick, but it's a running drop kick. Also suicide dives through the ropes to the floor. Jennifer Blake, definitely someone very exciting to watch inside the squared circle. Allison Danger controlling the arm of Blake, but she kicks up and turns it around on Danger, holding onto the wrist lock once again. Allison Danger returning to action here on Volume 19 after being sidelined from Volume 18 due to the fractured collarbone at the hands of the air raid crash of Cheerleader Melissa. That took place during the Volume 17 Tag Team main event. And she was sidelined for a couple of months as we took a little bit of time off between the filming of these volumes. And Allison Danger is her first match back in Shimmer competition since the fractured collarbone. So you gotta wonder how she's going to hold up during the course of this matchup. Could just be one maneuver away from being sidelined once again. More elbow tie-up, but Danger with Jennifer Blake, landing on her feet though, holding onto that wrist lock. So he's showing some great tenacity right there, able to maintain what she wanted, which was to keep this hold. Now changing up, barring the arm of Allison Danger. Trying to free herself from this position. Jennifer Blake sent to the ropes. Took the clothesline attempt and able to take Danger down by the arm. And out to the floor she goes. Keep your eye on Jennifer Blake. Looking for maybe an opportunity to go for one of those dives. So Allison Danger trying to walk it off. And here comes Girl Dynamite. Faked her out on the dive right there. Danger saw it coming. Got out of harm's way, but Jennifer Blake out to the floor herself, driving the face of Allison Danger into the edge of the ring. And once again, face first into the ring frame and asking the fans for a chair. Looking for that running drop kick on the floor. As that chair over the barricade gets it in position, but Danger getting back inside the ring to get out of harm's way. Jennifer Blake pulls her back to the floor. She's determined to get this drop kick here on the floor. But Danger firing away. Super kick from Jennifer Blake. And now Danger in a seated position. Here comes Girl Dynamite. Jennifer Blake got all that momentum, came charging at Allison Danger, and got met with the lariat. And she crashed back first down to the hardwood floor. And that could turn the tide of this one completely into the favor of Allison Danger. Both women back inside the ring. And Danger going for the cover. Only gets two. A whole lot of damage was done to the back of Jennifer Blake right there on the floor. Gotta wonder just how that injury might come into play during the rest of this matchup. As now it's Danger driving her shoulder into the midsection of Jennifer Blake in the corner. Grabs hold of the legs now. Slingshots Jennifer Blake, but holding on to the legs and into the half crab. Submission predicament here for Jennifer Blake. Not only has that leg trap, but pressure put down on her back as well in the half crab. After all that damage was done on the floor, trying to crawl toward the ropes to force a break of the hold if she can. But Danger still holding on to that leg. Jennifer Blake reaches the ropes, and Danger releases the hold. Clutching at her back, though, Girl Dynamite. It's back to a standing position, but Danger focusing on that back. But Jennifer Blake fires back. Another forearm strike. And a third. Danger staying on her feet, trying to shake it off. Kicking away the midsection and pounding down across that back once again, staying on that body part. Allison Danger tying up the legs of Jennifer Blake. Got a pull to the arm as well, wrapping her other leg around the back of the neck of Jennifer Blake's submission predicament right here, where she has the arm trapped, where Blake can't just reach toward the ropes to force a break. The legs are tied up as well. This is taking a lot out of Jennifer Blake right here. Andy Long in perfect position to hear if she needs to give it up. Danger changing it up just a little bit here. Trying to get that submission victory, but Jennifer Blake hanging in there, trying to break free. Pounding away on the side of the head of Allison Danger. Gets her to release the hold. Chin breaker from Jennifer Blake. Danger fires back. A chop exchange between these two women. As Jennifer Blake with Danger in the corner. A flurry of chops. Jennifer Blake all fired up. Repeated chops across the chest of Allison Danger in the corner. Jennifer Blake channeling Kenta Kobashi here. Lightning chops across the chest. Just wearing out Danger in the corner cover. But no, she's able to kick out. A whole lot of damage was done to the chest of Allison Danger right there by Girl Dynamite. She needs to capitalize, needs to follow up here. Reversal of the whip. Jennifer Blake into the buckle. Gets the boot up. Danger charges once again, catches the legs. Neck breaker. Pulls Jennifer Blake away from the ropes, goes for the cover. Only gets two. Gotta hand it to Jennifer Blake, hanging in there and able to kick out after that devastating neck breaker across the knee. Allison Danger calling for the old school expulsion. Pulling Jennifer Blake back up. But Blake trying to work her way out of that position, and she does. Blake puts on the brakes in the corner. Danger runs right to the elbow. Roll up by Blake. Danger counters. And that's three. Danger. LuFisto and Girl Dynamite Jennifer Blake, the Suicide Blondes, teaming for the first time here in Shimmer. They have been tearing it up across the Canadian independent scene as of late as a tag team unit, and they are bringing their tag team skills to the ranks here in Shimmer competition. No better time to do it than tonight as we crown tag team champions. LuFisto sending Nicole inside the ring. Into the ropes she goes, and an elbow from LuFisto takes her off her feet. Meanwhile, down on the floor, it's Portia Perez battling with Jennifer Blake. Snapmare and a hard kick to the back, and a second. LuFisto means business here tonight with Girl Dynamite as her tag team partner. Northern Lights Super suplex. Nice bridge right there, but only an ear fall. As referee beginning to restore a little bit of order here. It started out with a brawl on the floor, basically. As Jennifer Blake and LuFisto starting things off with a bang here. Double teamwork now from the Suicide Blondes. Double clothesline on Nicole Matthews. Big splash from Jennifer Blake. And LuFisto now follows it up with the senton. Some nice teamwork from the Suicide Blondes. LuFisto now with her own partner up. And drops her into a senton across the midsection of Nicole Matthews. But there's Portia Perez to break up the pin attempt. Again, the Ninjas have their work cut out for them if they intend to last through all of the tag teams as part of this gauntlet. 5 other teams. They've successfully gone through one. Can they make it through the Suicide Blondes here? Head scissors from Girl Dynamite. And that sends Nicole Matthews all the way out to the floor, and Jennifer Blake's going to follow. Firing away with forearm shots on the floor. And bringing the action back inside now. Got Nicole Matthews reeling in the corner. And now chopping away at the chest. Matthews into the buckle. Jennifer Blake follows in with the clothesline and the bulldog to follow up. Nice combination from Jennifer Blake. Gets that shoulder up, and again, Portia Perez stepping through the ropes just in case she needed to make the save for her partner. Into the corner goes Nicole Matthews. Drops hold. Face full of turnbuckle for Jennifer Blake. As now just driving that face into the turnbuckle. If it wasn't firmly implanted in it just yet. And now raking the eyes across that top ring rope before making the tag. Portia Perez, once again the legal wrestler, and LuFisto allowing her emotions to get the best of her. Inadvertently tying up the referee while the Ninjas were double teaming Jennifer Blake. Kicks in the back by Portia Perez. A little bit of what we saw out of LuFisto just a few minutes ago. Forearm shot. These fans trying to get behind Girl Dynamite here. Perez, what? Lovelace choker. Trying to get under the skin of Allison Danger, who was put on the shelf once again at the hands of Portia Perez on Volume 20. At the end of that tag team matchup between the Ninjas and the team of Jennifer Blake and Allison Danger, re-aggravating that collarbone injury. Elbows to the midsection of Portia Perez. Jennifer Blake off the ropes, but a knee to the midsection, courtesy of Portia frickin' Perez. Oh, was that a cover? Just posing while standing on the chest of Jennifer Blake. Trying to maintain control of her right here and keep Jennifer Blake in the corner of the Canadian Ninjas. Firing away at the chest is Portia Perez. Trying to get on the same page with a partner here. There's the tag. Back in comes Nicole Matthews out of Vancouver, British Columbia. An all-Canadian pairing here. Nice drop kick from Matthews and right back to her feet. Has great leaping ability on those drop kicks. Oh, and denying LuFisto of the tag. Not that she was ever really dangerously close enough to making that tag. And the Ninjas are doing a very good job of keeping their opponents away from the corner. We saw it in the first pairing in the gauntlet when they kept Jessie McKay away from Madison Eagles for a period of time, and they're doing the same as Portia Perez comes charging in the corner with that knee strike. Once again, Bryce Remsford reminding LuFisto she needs to stay in her corner until Jennifer Blake can potentially make that tag. High knee right there from Nicole Matthews, and a blatant choke, once again baiting LuFisto into the ring. And again, tying up Bryce Remsford. Some of those big gulps sitting on the ring steps. But in the wrong corner. Can't enjoy those big gulps in the other corner of the ring. So right now, Snapmare brings Jennifer Blake down to the canvas. Portia Perez trying to slow things down just a bit. Take away that dynamite in Jennifer Blake. But she's back to her feet. On the shoulders, Jennifer Blake with Portia Perez. Airplane spin from Girl Dynamite. Round and round she goes, taking away the equilibrium of Portia Perez. That's what the airplane spin does. Thankfully able to make the the tag, though. As LuFisto now firing away on Portia Perez. She's a little bit dizzy, but LuFisto isn't. Delivers the headbutt. Maybe now she is. Into the ropes goes Perez. Boot to the midsection. And LuFisto elevates Perez. And tosses her overhead with a suplex. Cover. There's Nicole Matthews to make the save. And connects with the enziguri to the back of the head of LuFisto. Key maneuver right there, but she's not the legal wrestler. And, oh! A little bit of payback right there from Jennifer Blake. Borrowing a page out of the Allison Danger playbook herself with the Shimmering Warlock. You know that when Allison Danger's back in competition, she's going to want to get a little revenge on the Canadian Ninjas and Portia Perez in particular. But now it's LuFisto delivering repeated headbutts to the shoulder of Nicole Matthews. In the corner she goes. Forearm strike from LuFisto. Double knees to follow up. LuFisto's on fire. Oh, tried to come off the ropes for that face wash, but Portia Perez came to the aid of her partner by grabbing hold of the leg of LuFisto, but Portia Perez didn't see that Jennifer Blake was behind her and just fed Portia Perez to the wolves. Face to face with LuFisto, and now she's begging for mercy. Now extending the hand of friendship to LuFisto. Jennifer Blake's right behind you. Into the corner goes Portia Perez. Double knees from Jennifer Blake. And here comes LuFisto. Face wash in the corner. And knocking Portia Perez to the floor. Here comes Nicole Matthews, but nobody home. LuFisto moved out of harm's way. Back chop. And LuFisto has now got Nicole Matthews. Keep your eye on Jennifer Blake. That's three. The Suicide Blondes eliminate the Canadian Ninjas from the gauntlet.